Hi, I'm Tani, and what you're seeing below in my bear bank is a quote from Billy Wilder's Sunset Boulevard that I've done an in-depth analysis for BearLearn. It's one of the 50 key quotes from the movie, each with very detailed analysis linked to key themes of the movie that you can get from bearlearn.com. In this video, I'll do a quick analysis of the quote so that you can think about how that analysis can help you write essays on key themes explored by Wilder in the movie. The quote, waiting for the gravy train, comes from the voiceover of Dead as a Doornail screenwriter Joe Gillies. So why is this quote such a good one to keep front of mind when studying the movie? Well, it can be linked to the themes of the artifice of Hollywood and power. It can be used for character essays on Joe, and also as an example of irony in the movie. How? Let's begin. In another BearLearn YouTube, I discussed an interaction that Joe has with a scriptreader when he goes to the office of a Hollywood producer to pitch a new script. This pitch fails, and so after failing to obtain work or money from Sheldrake, Joe drives to Schwab's pharmacy, referring to it as headquarters, and describing it as a kind of combination office, coffee clutch, which is German for a place where people can go to drink coffee and socialise, and waiting room, where people spent their time waiting for the gravy train. The use of the phrase gravy train means to receive quite a lot of money for very little effort. So it is interesting, as Joe implies that people who frequent the pharmacy are not necessarily willing to put in the work required to achieve their goals. The audience knows that, at least for Joe, this is not the case, as he's been working quite hard in his capacity as a scriptwriter. It is more likely that this comment is yet another instance of Joe's cynicism and tendency towards irony. For in the 1950s Hollywood, many people had no other option but to wait. With the rise of television, the film industry was facing a resourcing crisis, compounded by the monopoly major studios, including Paramount, which is at the centre of Sunset Boulevard, had on the means of production. Obtaining sustainable and gainful employment was a challenge for many, made even more difficult by the sheer number of people vying for employment opportunities. Taking this into account, it could be said that Joe's comment is an ironic take on the lack of opportunities there were at the time, and how hard people did in fact need to work to succeed. It is a quote that can be used to demonstrate the significant power disparities in Hollywood. It is also possible that there is some messaging in this quote linked to Wilder's commentary about the artifice of Hollywood. Specifically, the way the culture at the time led people to believe that they could and would be successful by virtue of being amongst it all. Cue the false American dream, an assumption that so often led to disappointment. Hollywood and Paramount Studios are characters in and of themselves in Wilder's Sunset Boulevard, dream machines motivated by greed and that exploit the very people that serve them, the writers and even the actresses that contribute to the studio's success. For more in-depth analysis on the themes of power, Hollywood and the use of irony in Sunset Boulevard, go to bearlearn.com to buy the 50 quotes and analyses, and one quote plus analysis will be emailed to you each day. Reading a little each day will undoubtedly make revision and preparation for the assessment and exam a whole lot easier. Being the first year that Sunset Boulevard is on the VCE text list, it's anyone's guess what the targeted themes or characters might be, so it'll pay to be well across the key quotes, cinematography, and the director's views and values in shaping the film, which the Bear quotes and analysis will definitely help with. In addition to the daily emails to pace your studies, you can get all the quotes and analysis at once, so that you have them all in the one place. Make sure to add to BearBank option into your cart before checking out. With BearBank, you'll be able to search and filter through all the quotes and notes to find relevant quotes and notes for essay writing a lot easier. While I'm here, you can get the quotes only sent to you daily for free from bearlearn.com as well. It's a great way to test yourself daily to see if you can remember the quote, its context, and how it can relate to a key theme of the text and help you to build up your quote bank. There are more videos like this for Sunset Boulevard on the BearLearn YouTube, so do check them out and like this video. All the best with your studies, be educated and read.